morning, I'm Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday the 3rd of November, I think, 2019, and today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day following Slimming World's Extra Easy plan. I'll jump on later and have a chat with you, but for now I'm just having a super quick breakfast. So in here I have got 50 grams of the Sainsbury's version of All Bran, which is my healthy bee. I've chopped a banana over the top, which is a free food. I've got a satsuma, which is a speed food. I've got a coffee in here with a little bit of semi-skim milk, and then I'm going to pour skim milk over my cereal. So that will be one healthy extra A, and this is how I'm starting my day, using my healthy extra A, healthy extra B, one free food, one satsuma for my speed, and I will show you what I eat as I go through my day. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a lovely week, and I'll see you a bit later.
Good morning. So it's about 11 o'clock and I've come over to a retail park near me. There is a Homesense and a TK Maxx here. I'm so excited. But I'll probably need to do a voiceover because if I do any filming, I always feel kind of bad about picking up other people's conversations. So I probably will just film and then talk over the top of it when I get home. Hopefully there'll be some nice bits. I love Homesense so much, but they've all got all the Christmas bits in, and as I mentioned last week, I'm just not ready for Christmas yet. I'm not ready to even start thinking about Christmas. We haven't even had our fireworks yet. They're next weekend, so I'm still feeling very much so more autumn than Christmas, but sometimes I do get tempted by a few early Christmas bits, so we'll see what we can see there. Then I am meeting some friends in Costa, and as we all know, I am a big fan of their version of the pumpkin spice latte, which is like it's called a bonfire latte or bonfire spice latte or something. So I love that, but it is very high on the sins, and in fact I'm pretty sure this weekend they told me that not that I'm in Costa a lot, but I'm pretty sure this weekend they've got their Christmas ones out, so there's every chance they're going to have like gingerbread lattes as well. So I need to find some willpower from somewhere, because they are far too high on the sin count, and I really am going to try and be good today, but we'll see. I'll let you know how I do, and then I will jump on later on and let you know how my week's been, but I hope you're all well. I'm definitely feeling tons better than how I was feeling last weekend. I'm still a little bit croaky, but yeah, I'm generally on the mend. So thank you so much for your lovely comments and messages and everything, wishing me well. So yeah, I definitely am back nearly to not being croaky anymore and feeling much better. So I hope you're all well. I will jump on a wee bit later and have a proper catch up. Take care, bye.
So it is 2:45 and I just got home. I hopefully managed to get some footage in Homesense, but didn't make it to TK Maxx, but I used all my battery, so I couldn't show you what I had in Costa. But let me tell you, my friends had macaroni cheese, praline coffees, Lotus Biscoff muffins, all of this. I had a Diet Coke. That is all, just a Diet Coke. And I really was tempted. I found today very hard because I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. So I was super hungry and I was really tempted, but I kept my resolve, just had a Diet Coke. I just got home, and I have just had some ham, which is a free food, and I'm going to get some lunch done. I don't know what I'm going to do because it's obviously 2:45, but hopefully I can do something quick. I've got these that I'm eating, which are butternut squash squaffles, I think they're called. So they're just bits of butternut squash, which is a speed food. So I might chuck them in the act fry, and yeah, see how we go. So I'll show you what I'm having when I've got it on the plate. So as per, I've added 1 tin of Flora sunflower oil spray to my Actifry with some Schwartz paprika and onion chip seasoning, so that's in there at the moment. In addition to the butternut squaffles, which are a speed food, I've added a few of these, which are the Tesco's ready cooked chips, so they're just potato cut into chip shapes. This is the first time I'm trying the skinny ones. They do kind of bigger ones that I've had before, but I haven't had the skinny chips previously, so they would just be a free food because it's just potato. And then I've got an M&S chicken dansack, which needs eating, which I didn't buy to be particularly Slimming Well friendly, but it is 6.5 sins. I've just looked on the app. So yeah, I'm going to cook the potatoes and the squaffles in the Actifry, and then I'll heat up the chicken dansak and I'll show you what it all looks like on the plate. So at 3:25, this is my very late lunch. I've got the chicken dansak from M&S for 6.5 sins. I've just tried a bit. It's absolutely delicious. It's like something you get in a restaurant. It is so good, well worth 6.5 sins. The other sort of low sin curries I quite like are the Aldi, I think it's lamb Rogan Josh, which is relatively low in sins, and I also like the M&S, I think it's the hot lamb curry in a can, which is relatively low sin as well, but this is just so tasty, like, oh, delicious. And personally I'd rather use sins on this than eating something that doesn't taste as good. So 6.5 sins for the curry. Then I've got the chips and the butternut squash. So butternut squash is speed, the chips are free food, and there is 1 sin there for the spray oil. Then I've got some more broccoli for speed. So this is today's lunch, 7.5 sins at 3:25, far too late to be eating lunch, but anyway, this is lunch. So it is 5:25 and I am extremely cold, so I'm just having a hot winter spice ribena. I've got a pear, which is speed food, and I don't know if this is a persimmon or a Sharon fruit, but it's a free food. So I'm just going to have these. I'll probably have something else to eat a bit later. That curry was incredibly good. I really enjoyed it. I would happily have that in the future instead of a takeaway. Yeah, really enjoyed it, because I think sometimes it's difficult to know exactly how many sins you have when you're like eating out, because you don't know kind of exactly how big the portion is. Whereas with that, although it's like 6.5 sins rather than 3 or anything like that, at least you know that it's for that exact portion. But yeah, really enjoyed it. It didn't taste like, I don't know, it didn't taste like it was low fat or low sin or anything like that. It just tasted completely lush. So yeah, really enjoyed that. But anyway, I'm gonna go and eat this, probably watch some telly, and I'll be back on later. So this is about the 5th time of trying to record this. I don't know whether I've got any space on my iPad. I don't know whether I'm just going to end up repeating myself and rambling like I've done in my last attempts to record this. I don't really even know what I'm trying to say, but I am really struggling at the moment weight loss wise. So you saw me last Saturday and Sunday. I filmed what I eat in a day, so I stuck to plan. It wasn't a problem. But from Monday through till so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, yesterday, I just have been so off the rails. And I've said before, when I'm off the rails, it's not I have an extra biscuit and my meals are all fine. When I'm off the rails, I don't eat meals at all. I just eat rubbish. I just eat biscuits and things like that. I live on my own, so I get in late from work and I either don't have any tea or I have like a biscuit or 2 biscuits or whatever, and then I wake up in the morning and I'm hungry, and then as a result I reach for quick sugary things at work the next day, and then the cycle kind of continues. And it's a bit of comfort eating because I'm really stressed out at the moment and I'm not sleeping that well. Nothing like serious going on, just a few stressful things. So that's meaning I'm not sleeping so well, so it means I'm tired, and it means that I am just weak-willed and eat all the wrong stuff. And I'm not dealing with anything that, you know, I know people are dealing with a lot worse than me, but you know, I'm what age am I? 42, and I've probably been sort of on a weight loss journey, trying to lose weight, losing it, gaining it, whatever, for like 30 years now. And you know, I haven't really sorted out my relationship with food, because as much as I am, you know, I'm still 2 stone down or whatever, I still, when I'm tired, want comfort, I'm having a stressful day, having a bad day, whatever it might be, I still turn to food. I still turn to the kind of the high calorie, high fat, sweet, normally, food, and I haven't really kind of learned to sort that out. When I was really focused kind of a year ago, you could have put anything in front of me. You could have had my favourite food in the house and I wouldn't have been tempted at all. Like, I could easily say no. And I just need to I don't know, sort myself out really, because the last couple of months have been a real challenge. And I don't even want to lose tons more weight, but I don't want my weight to be going in the other direction. And I'm also kind of getting into bad habits. Like on Friday I didn't weigh in, and I did have a meeting first thing in the morning, but if I'm honest, I could have found a way to weigh before, or to weigh a different day or whatever. And I don't know if it's the group situ, because at the moment, as you know, I used to weigh in on Monday or Tuesday evening, and then I couldn't, because I started a new job in April, I couldn't get there in time, and I kept kind of missing most of the group. So now in theory, I'm supposed to go and weigh early on a Friday before work, but my working week is now so hectic that that's not happening either. And on the days that I do get there, I just get there, weigh, and I leave. So I run in and out before the class starts. And I think maybe getting back to actually doing a proper group, as in being there, experiencing the proper group, the proper class, is maybe what I'm missing, because just by weighing and then leaving, I'm just not really getting anything from it. So when I have missed, like last week, and I think the week before last I missed, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think I probably do need to try and find a group that I can get to. But with working the hours that I work, I tried it online, and that didn't work, because I needed the kind of motivation and structure of actually going to the same place and getting weighed. So I tried it online and it didn't work for me. So, and I've debated again whether I should, because I know Weight Watchers is about to change, and I think they're changing their plans up in November. So I thought, should I do Weight Watchers, because I've had success with that in the past. I like their app and stuff. But if I'm honest, I don't think it's Slimming World. I know I've said this before, so I probably sound really repetitive if you've been watching me for a bit. But I don't know. I've got no reason for it. I just know that it's a bit of a battle, and I think it's one of those things where I need to kind of get back. Is it like you have to do something 5 times or a certain number of times before it becomes a habit? I think I'm sort of now in bad habit. So rather than getting up, having an unplanned breakfast, blah, 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 and my whole day being sort of structured like that, I'm now in really bad habits where, as I said, like I'm eating the wrong stuff. So I need to break that habit, those habits, and get back into kind of a better structure. And I think, today at Costa was genuinely really tough. My friends had such nice looking food and I was so tempted. But I just had to grit my teeth, have my Diet Coke and get on with it. And I think the next few days or week or whatever it's going to be is going to be tough. Like, there's no getting away from it. I think, it's not going to come naturally to me, breaking the bad habits that I've got myself into. But I've kind of made a deal with myself that if I have a loss on Friday or whenever I next weigh, which has to be this week, if I have a loss of £1 or more, then I'm allowed to get a candle that I really want. So I need to kind of, I know it sounds ridiculous to be saying I'm going to treat myself to like get a candle if I lose more than £1 and I weigh in this week, but I need to do something to kind of try and get myself back on track, because I'm just going round and round in circles. I can't remember if I've said, because as I say, I've recorded this about 5 times, but it's my birthday at the beginning of December. I'm going away for the weekend, and I would love to go away half a stone lighter than I am now. But to be honest, just a loss every week until I go would be great. And I know if I stick to plan, that's what I'll have. It's just sticking to plan. And the weekends aren't as tough as the week, and the toughest time is at work. And I just, since I started this job earlier this year, I've really, really struggled. But, I'm the only one who can change that. I know that the control and the power is in my hands. And if I want to, go away for my birthday slimmer than I am now, then that's what's got to happen. And I know December's always tough, so I need to give it my best shot in November. So what I think I'm going to do is in November try and record every day, or at least as much as I can. I'll say every day, but we'll see how we go. I can't guarantee I'm going to be perfect. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be, 1,000% on plan every single day. But I think if I commit to following the Slimming World plan for November, if I have a day where I fall off track and I do have, maybe too many treats, not write off the rest of the day, but just get back on plan at my next meal. Maybe even count the sins, even if they are, way over, maybe count them. Because I think the issue is not the thing, so today when I was in Costa, my friend said, why don't you just have something? Like, she was just being nice, but she said, why don't you just have something and then, just be on plan for the rest of the day? The problem is for me, when I have one thing, then that's me. I would have stopped off at the garage on the way home and bought a load more treats, and I would have considered the rest of the day a write-off. So it's stopping that. So hopefully if I can, just get in a better routine. And if I do have a day where I eat, I fall off the wagon, then if my next meal's on plan, hopefully that's going to pull me back on track. Because I did Vlogmas last year in December, but I don't know if I'm going to have a chance this year, because obviously my working life is just so much more crazy than it was up until the beginning of this year. So, and I'm out of the house for so much longer. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do Vlogmas in December. I'll try, but at least if I can do some videos for you in November, hopefully it will give you some ideas, but also hopefully it will kind of pull me back on track as well. So anyway, enough rambling. I'm sorry I've babbled on. I am definitely going to weigh this week, and I'll tell you how I get on when you next see me. In a second, I'll show you what I bought in Homesense. I just got a few little bits and pieces. And I'm sorry it's been a bit of a ramble. I'm sorry it's not massively inspirational. Again, I can't remember if I've said it in this video, but I watched Debbie, Tracy Mouse and Jane Day and their videos this weekend, where Debbie's met up with both Jane and with Tracy Mouse, and I just loved watching their videos. I felt so inspired. I watched the Budget Slimmers this weekend and I was inspired by them. I watched Sarah SW's video at the end of last week, and I was really inspired by that. So I think I just need to get myself focused and get inspiration from the people that I got inspiration from before, and as opposed to kind of putting my head in the sand. And I need to kind of read the magazine. I bought the magazine like about 2 weeks ago and it's still got the plastic on, so I need to do that. I've got a food diary that I bought and I haven't filled in, so I need to use that. So I just need to go back to doing what I used to do, find my focus from somewhere. And even though the first few days might be a bit tough getting back on plan, I need to keep focused. So we'll see how we go. Wish me luck. I hope you're all okay anyway. And obviously I will show you my Homesense bits at some point. I'll show you what I'm having for tea later. But thanks for listening, and sorry that I've rambled. So it's about 10:20 and I haven't had any tea. I just got busy editing and then my family popped round and now it's 10:20. So it's far too late to have dinner, so I've just got another hot winter spice Ribena, and then I've got a packet of these, which are the Thai sweet chili velvet, which are 4 sins. I was already on 7.5 sins for the day, so I will be finishing my day on 11.5 sins. So this is the end of the what I've eaten today bit of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Please check the SYNAP or calculator for anything that I've mentioned in case I've made any mistakes. And I hope you have enjoyed what I've eaten today. Sorry it's been a bit boring, but eating lunch really threw me. But I am pleased that I've stayed on plan. I think, I'm proud of that. So yeah, thank you for watching this bit. If you want to carry on, stay tuned and see what I got from Homesense today and what was in the shops. But if not, goodbye for now, and I will see you next time in my next one. Take care, bye! Hello, it's me again. So, I think what I'm going to do, even though I am filming this a few hours later, before I have my tea or anything, I don't know what time it is, 8 o'clock or something, I think I'm going to pop this little clip in after I've had my tea at the end of the video, and then put the footage that I filmed earlier in Homesense
right at the end of the video. And then if you're just here to see what I've eaten, you can just stop watching and you don't have to watch all of this, because I went into Homesense. I only expected to take a few seconds of footage, and there were so many bits and pieces that I filmed quite a lot. So I've just put music to it. I'm not going to talk over the top of it because you can just see for yourselves what's there. But they had so much lovely Christmas things, and so many lovely Christmas things. And I think with like Homesense, it doesn't really matter what kind of style you're into, or what colour schemes you're going for Christmas, or any time of year. They've kind of got, I think, something for everybody. And I really loved Homesense for autumn. These, this, oh, it's so soft. This throw and this throw were both from Homesense. These, this cushion and this check cushion were both from Matalan. But these were from Homesense, and I just absolutely love them, and today did not disappoint. So whilst I went in thinking I was just going to have a little look, what actually happened was I ended up buying a few little bits. So I thought I'd show you what I bought now, and then I'll do as I say, I'll show you the rest of the stuff that they had in the shop at the end of this video. So this is going to be a bit of a ramble, just for a change for me, but colour scheme wise, I am not decided on Christmas. So my lounge is normally kind of, you can see my like sofas are like this colour, and normally, obviously I've got all my autumn bits out, but normally my cushions are silver sort of crushed velvet, and then I have a load of sequin cushions, and I have loads of like glitzy sort of sparkly bits all around the house. And normally what I do is my Christmas tree kind of coincides with that and kind of all coordinates, and I have a few little bits of dusky pink, and then I have kind of gold and kind of bronze and silver and sparkle. So it's basically, when you look at the tree, it just, I have these big kind of sparkly pink, dusky pink roses that I got from Hobbycraft 2, 3, 4 years ago, and I put those into my tree, and then all of my ornaments and everything are all kind of different colours of sparkle. So when you look at the tree, it looks like pink, pale pink, dusky pink and sparkle. So for the last few years I've had that. I've absolutely loved it, but having these kind of like warmer colours in my house over the last couple of months has really made it feel so much more cosy than it normally feels with like the silver and the sparkling things. And even though, like, I mean, my family call my house like bling towers because I have so much sparkle and blinginess in my house, but I don't know if my taste has changed a little bit, because I really am feeling like I might want to go sort of traditional and have more kind of reds and tartans and gold and kind of much more traditional kind of colours this Christmas. So I don't know, I didn't want to commit myself whilst I was out because I feel like it's too early, and as I said earlier, I'm still in autumn mode. But what do you think? Do you think I should have like pale pinks and sparkles like I've had the last couple of years? And obviously I've got a lot of those baubles and ornaments already. Or for this year, shall I go to more traditional kind of reds and golds and kind of a bit more old-fashioned, but sort of traditional colours? Because in Homesense, you'll see in the video that I show after this, but they had so many like really lovely cushions, and they were done like sort of postcards, but they had lovely prints on, and they were like almost like postcards from Santa or from the North Pole, or they had little winter scenes on, and they were just so cute, but they've all got kind of a red tone through them. And if I do that, then I feel like it's a different colour scheme to like my pinks and my golds and everything. It doesn't really work together. So anyway, let me show you what I bought. And I also wanted to say two things. One, I don't know if it's me, but I haven't been able to find Zaflora anywhere. I went to, as you know, last weekend I'd been to Home Bargains and B&M, and normally the B&M that I go to has got like a whole aisle literally for Zaflora, like every scent you could ever want. Normally my Sainsbury's has got loads of Zaflora, Poundland I've normally been able to find it in, and literally for the last 2 months, I haven't been able to find any. I have got a whole cupboard of it, so it's not like I'm, you know, running short, but have they stopped selling it? Are we waiting for the Christmas ones to come in? Because I did just see about 10 minutes ago a Home Bargains ad with the, it looked like the new Christmas scents coming in, so maybe they're just between seasons. I don't know. Has anyone else struggled to get Sephora recently? I realise this is not an important point or question or problem, but yeah, I don't know where it's gone. I used to be able to get it everywhere and now I can't get it anywhere. Anyway, that's my first thing. What was the second thing I wanted to say? Can't remember what it was. Don't know. I'm sure it will come back to me. So anyway, right, I know what it was. So last night I was looking at, I think you might remember in my video last week, I said I might make my own Christmas wreath this year. Still not sure whether I'm going to do it, but it got me thinking that I might want to do a few crafty bits. So last night I found a YouTube channel that was absolutely brilliant. It's called something like Olivia's Romantic House or something like that. And basically this lady, the video I watched last night was an hour, pretty much an hour, 2 hours, something like that, of Christmas like craft ideas. And she did the most amazing things with like ribbons. She did like, she made her own wreath. She just did the most fantastic things. She's in America and her ideas are absolutely brilliant. So you may all be following her anyway. I'm pretty sure that's what her channel was called. Olivia's Romantic House, something like that. But yeah, she was amazing. So if you're not following her, she's got a huge audience, so you may well be following her already, but I thought for crafty ideas, it was just brilliant. Anyway, I'll show you what I got. As I say, I didn't want to commit myself to a colour scheme because I don't know whether it's still what I'm going to do. I would totally welcome your opinion on it. You may think this is the most ridiculous conversation you've ever heard and how can I be so bonkers to be talking about this, but it makes me happy. So yeah, that's where I am. So first thing that I got today, so I as you might remember, this is my big bag, by the way. As you might remember, I bought some pumpkin spice coffee granules a couple of months ago in TK Maxx, and I got 2 packets of them, but I don't have any coffee jars in my kitchen, and so at the moment when I pour it, it makes a bit of a mess and blah blah blah. So I've been wanting to find some coffee jars and sugar jars for my kitchen. So because at the moment I just literally got like a bag of sugar in the cupboard and then my bags of coffee. So I saw these today, which I thought were super cute, and obviously festive and Christmassy. Most of the stuff that in fact I think everything I got was Christmassy today. Obviously Homesense and TK Maxx sell lots of stuff that isn't, but that was kind of where I was going with things today. So I got these 2. So 2 little tins. This one says obviously sugar on it. This one says coffee on it. And they've got lovely, like, almost like kind of Scandinavian little pickies around the side. And they were cost-wise, I think they were $3.99 each. Yeah, $3.99 each, and they've got these, like, I just think they're so Christmassy and kind of cheerful and lovely, and they will perk up my mornings hopefully, and yeah, keep my coffee away as opposed to it making a mess. So yeah, I really like those. So they are the first two things that I got from Homesense. Let's pop those there. The next thing that I got from Homesense was this. So let me try and untangle it. So I am literally dropping glitter all over myself. So these are, it is really tangled. Let me pause you while I do this, hang on. So I've untangled it. So I don't know if you can see, but these are, they jingle because they're bells, but I've got, they've got 3 baubles and they hang down like that, and then on the top they've got this lovely bit of gold sparkly holly, a little holly berries, and this kind of ribbony thing, and then it's on one of these. I assume it's supposed to go over your door or something like that, or on your mantle, but I absolutely love those. These were $7.99. super sparkly. They are giving off a lot of glitter all over me, but I just love them, and I think whatever colour scheme I go, these will hopefully look nice in my house. So that was the second thing I got, $7.99 for them. Then I got this, which is, I don't know why I liked it so much, but I just thought it was lovely, kind of warm colours. So this is a little kind of candle holder. So it cost $4.99, and it's got, if you can see, it's got like pine cones and bits of like, what's this called, spruce, is it, or pine, I don't know, but everything's kind of sparkly and gold. I think there's a little apple under there as well, and then obviously there's a space to put your candle in. Now I'm going to put a fake, are they called LED candles? I saw them in Homesense, I think. No, not Homesense, Home Bargains last week, but I'm going to get a fake candle to go in there, one of the ones that kind of sparkle but aren't real, but I think that is super cute, really kind of warm and festive and cozy, and yeah, I don't know where it will go yet, but I just thought that was absolutely lovely, and for $4.99 I just thought that was a bit of a bargain. So that was the next thing I got. I'm running out of space to put things. Let's pop that down there. Then I just got a couple of other bits, and then my favourite bit at the end. So when I watched the lady that I just talked about last night doing her crafting, she was doing the most incredible things with ribbons and bows and everything, and I thought one thing I might try and do is make some kind of bows for my tree, something like that. So I saw this, which is really thick ribbon. So these, I probably could have got it cheaper on Amazon or eBay or something, but these were $5.99 each. They're 2.5 times 10 yards, is that what it says? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, this one is really sparkly and it's kind of got a bit more texture, and this is sparkly but kind of a bit more, they are different. I know you probably can't see that, but I thought it didn't matter if I was going to go pale pink and sparkle or red and gold, this would work with either. And then if I do go with the red, I can add red into the bows as well as the gold. So I'm going to attempt some crafting with these. I think whether it actually happens and whether I can actually do it, I don't know, but I just thought they were really sparkly, really lovely, and yeah, they were $5.99 each, and it seems like there's quite a lot there. So that is those. And then the final thing that I got, which is my favourite thing, which is kind of, I guess, the main thing that's making me think that I might want to go for a kind of more traditional red colour scheme in my kind of main lounge, is this. Now this was, cost-wise, I think this was £17, so $16.99. I just love this. I don't know why I love it so much, but the detail on it is so cute. So round here you've got a rocking horse, obviously Christmas tree, presents, and then Santa, and it's really, really heavy, but I don't know why, I just really love this, and yeah, I just thought this would be a really, really nice touch to Christmas, don't know, but yeah, I love that, and that is one of the reasons that I thought it might be nice to yeah, to have reds as opposed to pale pink. So that's what I bought. As I say, in a second what I'll do is stop talking, which would probably be ideal for you all, and then I will show you the footage of what I saw today in Homesense. So this will probably be the last time you hear me speak, which is probably a relief for everybody. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'll be back on super soon, probably tomorrow, to show you what I'm eating. So here's to a great week, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.